What happens when a heart surgeon trades scalpels for satire? You get Bassem Youssef, and right now he's dissecting society with comedy. He definitely lives up to the meaning of his name, and the question is he tribe above self or self above tribe? Is he a thinker or a feeler? Let's find out. First, which archetype is he playing? I see him as Trickster, the sacred clown who is there to say what most of us would not dare to say, and who is fighting pain with humor. Behind every punchline, there's precision. Surgeon's hand is still at work, but now cutting through illusion. What is his compass? Why is he fighting for fairness? Why is he fighting for basic human values? Let's open him up, coin by coin. First of all, I thought he would be a decider. That was my bias, but that wasn't the case. Especially in this interview, you can see him like there were a lot of decider baits, to go into decider land. But instead of talking about the lawyers or like fairness or whatever, he was talking about the outdated operating system of the computer or whatever. Like that was like that to me seems more like an observer. Let's start with tribe versus self. And watching the videos in the playlist, you can see that how he's able to track what people will think all the time. What we assume, what they said, what people, like all the time, others. He's talking about others. Let's have a look at this clip.
Well, I mean, look, you spent a lot of your life trying to change the world in different ways.
No, I spend most of the time trying to get people off my back. Like, my parents wanted me to go to medicine, so I went to medicine to get them off my back. I get into comedy, people want me to do something, so I do them, so I get them off my back. It's always it's kind of a necessity.
So you never really wanted to be a doctor? I find that hard to believe, because you got far.
No, yeah, I know, but I hated every minute of it. I did it because there was no other choice in my mind. Because in Egypt, you have like the traditional way, the traditional path. It's very. I didn't have the courage to tell my parents I want to seek my passion, because honestly, I didn't know what was my passion. I didn't know. There's not something that I'm so passionate about that I would take a risk for it.
Basically, this can be translated as demon DI. I didn't know my DI. I didn't know what FI wanted. That's tribal self, guys. And it feels like he's speaking the same deciders as I do, FI and TE, that axis. So as a cross-check, we can have a look at like thinker versus feeler. To me, he looks like do the job first, then worry about the feelings later, in about 20 years maybe. Let's see.
You must be the most highly qualified Arab comedian, Dr. Youssef.
Yeah, because of the medical part.
Yeah, well, I mean, cardiothoracic surgeon.
I wish that my skill in the skills that I acquired in the operating room on the operating theater will help me in real theater, but it doesn't translate now. Because if you bomb at a joke, you'll bomb. Nobody was like, oh, but he's a doctor. Nobody cares.
Do you ever regret leaving that career or putting it to one side? No, really?
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I say this, I've spent 19 years in medicine, 7 years as a medical student, and 12 years practicing, and I never liked a single moment of it. I was there because you had high grades, you had to go into medicine. When you go to medicine, you have to be there. And it's like I didn't find that's the options that you're given. And I always say I was a heart surgeon, but my heart wasn't in it.
This is just demon FI, guys. It takes one to know one. Okay, we can get more than one message from one person, and I think this is also a really important one, especially for people like me. If Bassem could do it, we can do it too. I had to channel change, otherwise I'm gonna cry. So, I think he's fighting with his DI. He's pushing his values, he's shoving his values into people's faces, which is like exactly what's needed. But he does it with his quick wit, and you see all the empathy, all the feelings, but I believe reasoning comes first. I will show another clip about this, but I just want to say that I came up with an ENFP, MF, NETE, play, consume, blast, sleep last, number 4. That's my subjective typing result. Surgery isn't in the operating room anymore. It is on society's, our collective blind spots. I don't know his type, but I think his comedy is helping to keep the pulse of humanity. If you'd like to share your take on him, please comment below. See you next time.
Is also affixed a dove, which is the symbol of peace.
Yes.
What are you saying to us?
Me? No, just like, the fact is, like, I come to a country here in London and also in the States where people like having to, show their flags or show their clothes, they're deemed terrorists. So I said like, since when were colors and patterns were deemed terrorists? So I might try to wear it.
Listen, you have family in Gaza, your wife's family, your in-laws are there, right?
Yes.
And tell me, can you talk to them?
No, I mean, I've been touring, so it's been difficult. It's been difficult enough for them to be in touch with my wife and her family. But the thing is, they have like many families there, like cousins and uncles, and they're all left their houses in Khan Yunis and Gaza and northern Gaza. And now they are in one apartment, in one building in Rafah, sharing it with 25 other families. And, at any moment we can hear a bomb drop. But it's okay because Israel will apologize, I'm sure, as they usually do. I mean, like, I was so happy to listen to their sincere apology for killing the people from Central Kitchen. Oh my God, like the pain that they have to go through. I mean, even one of their spokesmen tweeted on Twitter, it's like, see what Hamas made me do. It's like, it is so interesting.